Hello, hello, Zippity. I'm just trying to get set up, make sure I can find myself. You found me, so we're good to go. Hello, guys. It's Carrie, So Much Glitter. Oh, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you guys are here, and happy 4th of July weekend. I hope everybody had a wonderful and safe 4th of July. I'm bumping my desk. My apologies. I spent the better part of yesterday in my craft room reorganizing and all of that. So I feel like I have more space up here, but I really don't. Okay, I think we are good to go. Well, hello. Yeah, so I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July weekend. Today is officially spooky season, as I just spill everywhere. Of course I did, because I'm looking one direction, and here we are. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. This is why I have this mat here, because it's a waterproof mat. This is a used book, so I'm not gonna freak my freak about it. But anyway, so officially it's Christmas in July. It is spooky season, all of the above. So let's do some self-care. And okay, here we go. Hey, Mom, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are all here. Okay, so, but anyway, so I have my spooky mug, and Christmas in July kind of going on in the background, and you know, it just becomes that way. So this is my birthday month, and I always take advantage of July with the Christmas in July because I love it. And I have a 5-foot, he's about 5 foot Santa Claus that I got years ago. And he lights up, so he goes out. My daughter's not going to be the happiest when she sees that when she gets home, but you know, hey, keep the whimsy alive. So grab your snacks, grab your favorite drink, grab all of your crafty supplies, and let's gather around the craft table while I dry off my book. Okay, so I have something fun to do today, and I'm kind of using it as like a little bit of a palette cleanser. Like, it's not a design team project, it's just something fun, right? And then I have some very exciting things coming up on my channel, and I'll kind of talk about that as we go along. But I wanted to do my book of positive quotations first today, and then I want to do my gratitude jar. And let's just kind of start there. Okay. So my book of positive quotations, what I chose today was a visualization. And this is because I have some exciting things coming. Creativity wise, I'm going to be expanding my community a little bit, and professionally, and that kind of, you know, opens up doors and relaxes me a little bit personally. Good morning, Belinda. I'm still teaching myself digital kits. Are you creating digital kits, Zippity, or are you just trying to learn how to use them? Okay, so I picked visualization, and the quotes that I chose today were: the moment of enlightenment is when a person's dreams of possibilities become images of probabilities. And that's by Vic Braden. And that resonates with me because I kind of always have to visualize the goal that I want, how that would look in my life as it is now, or how that would change my life. And it really works because then it allows me to step into that a little bit more comfortably, and I'm not as scared because I've already kind of visualized it. I've already made space for it. So it may, and then the other one I picked is, it may be that those who do the most dream the most, and that's by Stephen Leacock. And very well may be, because if we're visualizing and doing things from the visualizations, you know, we're seeing it and doing it just a little bit more. So there is that. And then I'm going to be doing my gratitude jar and kind of, you know, label a few things I'm grateful for, kind of things I want to manifest. Professionally, work has been just a hot mess since this new contract has taken over, and I really don't think that it's going to ease up anytime soon. So I am trying to put myself in front of opportunities that align with what I want at this phase of my life. And that is not necessarily what I do day to day. So I'm refocusing my whole second half of the year on that. And I think we'll be good. So I am grateful for meditation weekends. What that means is I've been fighting off a cold all week, and I don't know why. So I was doing extra water, extra zinc, vitamin C, resting, whatever it was last week during the week. And then I have these 4 days off, and I actually feel really good. So I've gotten to be able to get stuff done around the house. I think I did a little bit too much yesterday with the reorganizing of the paper because my shoulder is like really hurting, but hey, it's organized now, isn't it? So, and my grandson is off with his mom and her best friend and her nephews, kind of having a fun poolside and fireworks weekend. And my son is up in the mountains. And so and my daughter's working all weekend. So I'm like, you know what? This is my meditation weekend. So, I always think, what's my theme in here? Like, I kind of want to go back and look, right? And when I think about it, I think the theme of being grateful for stuff this year has been time. Time with loved ones, time to myself, time to visualize, time to express myself, just time. So that's what I'm going to be expecting to see and hear when New Year's Eve rolls out. So I don't know though. I could be forgetting a lot, which I probably am, but that's okay. No worries. I did go to the eye doctor yesterday, so I do have to get progressives. So I'm officially old. But I needed those 2 years ago. I'm sorry. I have things falling down right now. So let me get my Post-it notes situated. I did need them 2 years ago, and they were going to be very expensive. And so I kind of opted to just go the reader route. And even the strongest of the readers sometimes are a little bit difficult for me. So I broke down. I went to the eye doctor. Yeah, I have green tea here today. So anyway, yeah, that's what I did. I need the progressives. And I will be damned if my health insurance is not paying $30 less. It's $30 less, but you get a bigger discount on things that you buy. So it was like, what? Like, why am I even, why? I don't know. So yeah, those are on order. Those are $300 my share. And that peeves me a lot, not just a little bit, but a lot. So, but I'll be able to see. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about the progressive things. I have tried them before for like a little bit, and they gave me a stomach ache. We will see what happens. So I have some show and tell before I get into the crafting portion of today. And a retired photography teacher, thousands of images. Oh, that's so cool. Are you going to be creating digital kits for purchase, or you're just organizing your own? That's really cool, Zippity. And then congratulations, you won Dee Dee's 30K subscriber giveaway, didn't you? I thought I saw that you won. So yay, Zippity. Okay, so I have a few things, and these are over the past few weeks. This isn't just what I acquired over the past week. It's probably over the past month. I just haven't shown it. I am getting into more reverse collage, and I have the abandoned books. And so I wanted something a little bit different than the regular collage books. And so I did find this, and it had really good reviews, and somebody did a flip through because Amazon doesn't really show you pictures anymore. And I was able to, the secret archive, scan to access. Oh, okay, so if you want a QR code to look at their newest book, you can get it here. But so this is just something kind of fun and funky and not what you would normally like see for images. I don't have the space to collect a bunch of different magazines. Man only knows I've tried, but I just don't have the space for it, and I prefer like my books to create all of the space. So anyway, I have progressives and transitions, 2 pair for $300. Well, where did you get those at? I'm gonna have to buy a second pair online, I think, is what I'm gonna have to do, or go to Costco and see what their prices are. So anyway, so this is just something kind of fun and different I can use for my reverse collaging, and it'll kind of add to my little collection over to the side at my bookshelf. I have only one other collage cutout book over there, and the rest are like magazines and books. So I kind of need to replace that with this, because this will take up less space unless I start collecting a lot of these, which I could see myself doing. So okay. Oh, you have a Ko-fi. Oh, perfect. I'll go follow you on Ko-fi. Anyway. Oh, that's where you got them. So you ordered them online at that website. I'm gonna go look. Not that I'm gonna have money in the next few months to spend another few $100s on glasses, but I probably will need 2 pairs if they work out really well. So this is just kind of that, just a little exploring into, and I haven't really looked at their other stuff. Here's another QR code if you want to find them on Amazon. I haven't really looked at their other things. This was what I could afford at the time, and it was just fun. So I'm excited to use that. Set that aside, and my art journaling magazine arrived for July, August, and September. Very, very excited. I still have the other one next to me, but I just kind of wanted to peruse through here really quickly, maybe get some fun ideas. I really like these for card fronts, so that's a lot of fun. I'm just going to start dog earing pages. Like, I'm not going to freak about that. So this looks fun. This might go with what I'm doing today, actually. These could be with my paints that I just purchased, the granulating Kuretake paints on a book page, actually. That's really neat. I like that. Okay. Just that whole little area. I've been ripping things out of here and putting it in my idea journal. I do like doing that. But I just have these magazines, and I'm going to start like dog earing some of the pages rather than bulking that up with magazine cutouts, right? I like a lot of the mixed media things. So just kind of flip through here. Okay, why I saw an eyeball. This is, to me, is an eyeball, but it's not. It's a plant. Now I look closely, but that could be part of the weird and funky stuff, right? Now that it's Halloween and Christmas in July, we can get weird and funky and whimsy, and nobody can stop us now. That's the way it is. And if you don't like that kind of stuff, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and, you know, stay in the summer zone. You do you. Like, there's no right or wrong with it. Hey, Ellen, welcome, welcome. So glad to see you here. Happy 4th of July weekend. We're just kind of going through some of my show and tell, and then I'm going to get into a project today. So I'm going to do some die cutting today, which I need another, I need a bigger desk, but I don't have a space for it right now. So I need like another like little art stands. It's because I have like a TV tray next to me for my laptop and stuff like that. I need another one. So when I do want to die cut, I can have that on it. So that is going to be behind me. I can't fit it on this desk and it vibrates too much because I don't have like a hand crank one. I do have a an electric one. I have the Anna Griffin Empress. Love her. Would never trade her for the world. I had a hand crank one. That thing broke because I wanted something just sitting on my desk. This reminds me of the 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish. This is cute. So yeah, that's just kind of cool up in here. Color therapy. There we go. My 2027 goal is to get art therapy certified. So we can get a little bit more into that as I kind of get more towards that goal. I've been trying to visualize that too. So with that being said, I do have an opportunity coming up in the art world. And it is going to require me to create my own Facebook group. And I'm sorry I keep knocking into this. I'm going to need to situate myself a little bit differently. So if that bothers you, I'm sorry. I will be creating a Facebook group on my So Much Glitter Facebook. So if you guys are on Facebook, I will post that over here in my community and as a post tab on YouTube and probably on Instagram, giving you guys the link. So I have a fun opportunity. I'm going to be collaborating with Tracy from Lottie's Magic Attic for that. So that's pretty exciting. I did Barnes & Noble last weekend or the weekend before had a pre-order book sale. And I did pre-order Frida McFadden, The Witch, her deluxe edition. So I end up I get my members price off and then I get 25% off and I get free shipping. So I end up getting these books for like $10, $12 and they're $30 when they retail out. So I'm very excited about that. So I did pre-order her book. I love Frida McFadden books. I have to read them spread out because sometimes the format tends to be the same. So I can't just read them one after the other because then I do get bored. I did that with The Housemaid 1 and 2. And I was like, wait, I should have separated this out a little bit. But I found this and I had to because I want to start creating a Golden Girls journal. That's over here on my to-do pile. And I have a to-do cart. And I thought these would be fun to put in the journal, cards, whatever. I do have a Golden Girls stamp kit. And this is a color by number. So I wasn't, I don't even know if I noticed that it was color by number, even though it says it is. Maybe I did. I think I just didn't care. I will probably go rogue and do whatever darn color I want that speaks to me. It doesn't have to be how they said it, but if I just want some good meditation coloring in here, I'll go by the colors. And, I can probably just watch TV and, color myself happy. Other than that, I'll probably just do what I want. And that's what it is. That's kind of where we are creativity wise. But yeah, so I'm going to create a Facebook group. I'm going to work on that today. I have lots of laundry to fold. I did most of my cleaning yesterday. I'm finishing up on some bedding today. So I'm very excited to have time to focus on that. And my goal of the Facebook community is to create a sense of community. I am working on expanding my YouTube. I have a goal of 500, and then I'm going to do a 500 giveaway. I want to bulk up my community tab over here. And I think those two kind of go hand in hand. And with a few of the collaborations I have coming up, like my group will be an anchor group for certain things and designers and things like that. So I think that's pretty exciting. I'm excited about that. And that's just going to kind of be another facet in my creative journey. Okay, I did see this labeled for $15. It was in the clearance section, so I had like another like 10% off or something, and then I get my my member price. So I got this for reverse collage. I don't necessarily need another book for reverse collage, but I thought that this would be a lot of fun because, let me move my tea out of the way. Because I really like those abandoned books. Like, look at this. Like people could be scaling down here, a UFO could be landing, a polar bear could be over here. Like there's so much possibility. But I like these books because it shows the information. There's probably like a glare, so my apologies. It shows the information of the national park, and so that's fun too. My abandoned books, I've had a hard time putting like reverse collaging, putting the matte medium down, painting over it, putting prints in front of it, because I've been using it as like a coffee table book. Like me and the kids will go through it. It's really, really fun. So I was like, I need to get more of a not so precious book here, because I think that this would be a lot of fun. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm in the middle of watching your stream yesterday. Girl, you go on early. And I really slept in yesterday. So but I love the replays. Get lots of great ideas from you. So just fun, you know, why not? So I'm going to do some reverse collage on this. I'll take you guys on that journey with me. I just really need to get brave enough to do it because these books, I love books. So I get really like, ooh, my precious about the books. And then it'll kind of detour me from, you know, I always say like manipulating, but you know, zhuzhing all of this up. But it created my own little world in here. Like I could see a lot of things going through here. I could see gnomes and all of that in here. Like, why not? I don't know. Just, you know, a few of those UFOs would go nicely here where UFOs probably have landed here. But yeah. So this was a good find. Darn that Barnes and Noble, because their 25% off pre-order sale was supposed to be online only. For some reason, it doesn't let me do it online. So they're very kind. Well, they want the business because obviously they got more business. To let you go in, and this is where I'm from. Here's the Olympic National Park, and it is. They gave me the 25% off the free shipping. Like they gave me that deal inside. So it's really nice. And then I get it the day after it releases because it ships to me. Sometimes I get it the day it releases. Like if you're big into books and book releases and things like that, don't just count Barnes and Noble. Thrift Books is good too. I'm directly from like an hour from Mount Rainier. So that's where I grew up. But anyway, yeah, so just fun. This is just fun stuff. I could see like a lot going on in here, like a whole little world, you know? Might as well. And then I did do a thing last month, and I don't know if it's a thing I'm going to keep up with, but I did it. If you guys follow Tiffany J on TikTok or on Instagram, she's the year-round Christmas lady. You will, I got water over everything, but that's okay. That's okay. Now it's like ripping. That only lasts through today anyway. She has a Christmas snail mail club, and so she sends you goodies once a month. She does the Christmas music year round, and she has an explanation for why she does that and why it brings her so much joy. Because she had like a near-death experience, and so it just kind of like, it was fun. So I really like following her. And then so she sends you like a little Christmas letter and she numbers the letters. And this was the very first one. So it's it's fun. So she just sends you fun little junk journal goodies and little stickers and little, like if this is a cutout, and you get your own playlist of the month. Like I can scan it and play that playlist. And a little tissue paper. So I really like doing a lot of like Christmas junk journaling and things like that. And I just thought that this would be perfect. So I'm going to need to either get rid of this one or get rid of Found and Flowered. Like I can't keep them both. I logically do know that. So we will see what happens. Okay. So that brings me to the point of what we're going to be doing today. And lo and behold, going through my craft closet, I ran into tons of stuff that I no longer use, that it's just taking up space. It's a, you know, a different crafting life from how I create now. And so I used to be a Gold Club member for the Stamps of Life, and for years, actually, probably for like 5 years. Love the Stamps of Life. I love how everything is simple, fits together, easy card making. But so the Gold Club is like card kit club. Let's go through these. I'm going to play with these two today, and we're probably just going to make some cards. So I pulled this one out on purpose, and my mom is here, so this is perfect. This is the Warm Wishes collection card kit. This was October 2023. This is an idea card. It just kind of gives you ideas. There's a color palette with these. It comes with, gosh dang, they come with a lot. They come with dies. They come with embellishments, little jewels. It comes with the whole stamp set because it's the stamp kit club too with the card kit club. So I don't work with dies as much now as I used to, because I like to get a little bit more creative with my card making and my art and stuff like that. This has just happened. Oh, maybe this is 2 that came in 1 or something. Oh no, this is just like a promotional thing because she has an ugly sweater or a crazy sweater to stamp and die set. So this was like trying to sell you something. She's really good at that. But it comes like this, and the die fits, and you know, and it comes with a paper pad, and everything just like fits together. But I know I've mentioned before on my channel that my mom, my daughter, and myself do an ugly Christmas sweater contest every year. And we normally put it on, my daughter puts it on TikTok, and we normally put it like on Facebook and Instagram for votes. So one year we made our own, and then we just normally purchase because it's a little bit easier at that crazy time of year. But so I thought this one would be perfect. And some of these card kits I'm not keeping. I can't keep them all. I just thought that this would be a fun kickoff to Christmas in July today, and let's create some fun and funky creations. Why the heck not? Okay. And it comes with these envelopes too. So the whole thing just fits in this envelope. So I have these in my closet up here, and it's taking a whole shelf. That's how many I have. So I am going to be destashing quite a bit. Like, I don't think any of you live near me, but I'm destashing a whole roller tote of paper if you want to come and get it for 25 bucks. And it's Anna Griffin paper, Cricut paper, all of that. I just had 3 of those, and that's not necessary. It's just not necessary. I needed to downsize a little bit. So, yeah, front porch pickup if you want. Anyway, okay, so we're going to be playing with that a little bit. I do have the card stock out because I'm going to make some card bases. And then we have another kit, which I thought this kit would be fun. This is like a Sunday kit. I've played with these before. These are all probably out of order. Like, I don't know where the idea card is. Oh, here we are. There we go. It's just all backwards. Okay. So we'll just kind of go through this really quick. You never have too many. I love the epoxy dots. You never have too many birthday cards in your stash. And so this is from 2021. And then here's the idea kit. And then here's the stamp set that you do get with it, or you could purchase it separately if you're not in the stamp kit. But because I was in everything, I got everything sent to me. She has a fold it, like a Die Hard fold it club. She has stamp club. I'll put her link in here, like if you were interested in this. It's very neat and linear crafting. Like, everything fits nice and tidy together, which makes for really quick card making, which is fine. But like I said, it lacks a little bit of individuality and creativity sometimes. So when I was doing it for years on end, I did get a little bit bored. But it's fun to go through these and like, let's create stuff with them, right? And Why not? Why not? Okay, so let's see over here. I can throw her link in, and she's Stephanie Bernard. She runs the company, her and her husband. They live here in Orange County. So yeah, they have to sell a lot of stamps, but I think they're from Orange County. So there's that. So the link I have, I think, is for the club link or something. I don't know. Not that it matters. Oh, here, this might be easier. I just think it's what I was looking at the time. There we go. We'll just do one. We'll just do one, make it a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm going to make some card bases. I don't know if any of you guys are card makers in here or not. I need to get my this and then my scoreboard. I'm going to make some A2s. I'm going to make some 5x7s. And I don't know if like you guys are card makers or not, but whatever. Okay. So, but whatever. This is what we're doing. Today we're making cards. I did a live on Friday before my eye doctor's appointment, and I was coloring out of my Googelli. So if you want to go check that out, you know, I'm a multifaceted crafter here. I like doing multiple things. And I like to see everybody else's talent as well. So we're going to cut this in half, which I think half is, let's see. Sometimes I always like mess it up. So 11. This is, hold on, 8.5 by 11 paper. Okay, so let's scoot this stuff up. I need to get stuff out of the way. I made a mess of it anyway. So it's 5.5. So if I cut this, that doesn't seem like that's going to be right. So stand by. I thought it was 6, but I think that's not right either. So I think 5.5 is right. Okay, there we go. So that's right. So this is 2 A2 cards. Okay. That's where we have it. Oh, welcome, Tony. I'm so glad to have you again. I love making cards too. I'm a big card maker. Hey, Troll Doll, welcome, welcome. So what we're gonna do is we are going to just make a few of these card bases. And if you don't like making the whole card base thing, well, Stephanie from Stamps of Life has you covered. She has a whole A2 card base. Now the caveat with that is one card is one sheet of paper with that die. There's not room for 2. So I like to make my own because one sheet of paper is 2 cards. So you do the cost-effective math, how you would do that. So I don't ever use that die. I'm actually going to be destashing that die. So I'll be destashing a lot in the upcoming probably few weeks and months, just to kind of focus on what I do use. And with me creating the Facebook group and creating like a community, I'm going to lean more probably on the digitals, and I do a lot of the collage and the coloring, and it's not necessary for me to have as much as I have right now. So there is that. Okay. So we are going to trim this down to, hold on, I think 10. Because then that leaves us with a little strip, and that could be a sentiment strip or whatever. And I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Hold on. Let me go get I don't make card bases very often. Because I make them in bulk. And I didn't even bother looking in my stash to see if I had card bases. So let's get out the box Well, I do have some card bases, so that's fine. Whatever. I didn't really need to. So I always have like a whatever. So we trim it down at 10 to 7. I think that's the right 7. I'm still getting to know this trimmer, so it's a little bit funky. That's how we end up with so many strips, right? And then we score it at 5. So trim it, long edge 10, short edge 7. We're going to score at 5. So let's get that out of the way. And a card base for 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper for 5 by 7 card is just 1 sheet, 1 card. So, you know, I can justify that if I'm not using that die and doing 1 sheet, 1 card all the time. You know what I mean? So I can do multiples. Okay, let's set that behind us. Let me get out my scoreboard because my trimmer scoreboard, I cannot find replacement blades for it. So I'm back to a trimmer plus a scoreboard, which that trimmer does have a scoring blade, but I have to switch it out. So I don't always have like time or patience to switch it out. I don't. Okay. Let's see. And we're going to score it at 4.25. So if you want to highlight your scores where you're going to like naturally be scoring, you could do that. I don't. I just kind of like go off of a failed memory half of the time, but that's fine. Set this off to the side. I do this, the reason I do these in bulk, and so I will do this in front of the TV a lot if I know I'm going to be making cards. I haven't been making a whole lot of cards as much lately, and I haven't been playing craft roulette probably in the past quarter. Honestly, it's been a few months. So I'm in Club 52. I need to get myself out of Club 52 and participate a little bit. So maybe that's what we'll do today. Maybe we'll look up the craft roulette parameters and create a card out of this card kit for craft roulette, and then we could submit that. That would be kind of fun, right? And I think craft roulette live or something is going on soon. I don't know. I have not been following and paying attention. I've been in my own visualization chamber, if you will. We'll keep with today's quotes. Oh, I folded that a little bit crooked, as you can see. Whatever. That's okay. I'm not Hallmark. I am homemade. So if somebody can't appreciate that, then they don't get my cards. And that is that. What are you guys doing this weekend? I'm glad to have you here. I know it's a busy like travel, camping, and all of that weekend, the 4th of July. I just keeping it really low key. Fireworks went on forever. Oh, I really did not. I don't think I trimmed this. Oh, it's a little over. That's why. See, it's that trimmer. I was like, I already scored it and I didn't trim it very well. I went over 10. Let's see. Okay. I just slightly went over 10. See, I always forget where it's the line before the number is the measurement on this trimmer. So that gets kind of frustrating to remember that every single time. Anyway, so I know it's like a big travel weekend for everybody, and then the fireworks were just like, now we should just be at 10, right? This is still a little bit over 7, so I don't, you know, I did it. Hold on, we're scoring at 5, right? Yeah. I threw myself off with my measurements. And this is just what we can do to get to even out that measurement. Is we'll just trim up the card after it's folded. So this is going to be not scored at 5. But now we're creating like, look, we created a little bit of a, this could be a This could be a bookbinding card, if you will. Let's fold it and score it at the right score line. And you can put that on the back, the front, if you kind of screw up or whatever, like I did, or you could make this a bookbinding card, you know, like make a little journal out of it. You could do that. But yeah, that's kind of what I do with making my card bases and getting to know my different trimmers. Hey, View, welcome, world traveler. Welcome back. So glad to have you. I was just talking about some fun opportunities that I have coming up to expand my crafty community, because I'm going to be doing a few collaborations and I'm going to be creating a Facebook group. So that looks blurry to me. Does that look blurry to you? Like, I don't know what just happened. Is that because it's, that seems weird. I must have it on auto. Oh, is it still blurry though? Why is it blurry? What's happening? Does it need to, it's not focusing. Oh no. Settings. Let's see. General. Wow, what happened? That is not okay. Adapts to the system theme. That's appearance though. I don't think that is anything, honestly. Okay, hold something up to it and slowly lower it. Okay, is that what happened? Now I feel like I'm in my eye doctor again. I can't see. Can you guys see? Maybe it needs to be a solid color. Does it need to be something that's like a solid color? So it can kind of focus on it. Is that better? Oh my gosh, I can see again. Look. Yay. Can you see? I know, I see Dee Dee do something like this. I do too, with her hand or something, because she says, oh, it's going to white it out or whatever. It might be the white card bases that did that. I don't know. Okay. So what we'll do is we could either start with the ugly sweater Christmas one. It's not really an ugly sweater Christmas card kit, or the birthday one. I kind of want to start with the Christmas theme one because I am what I am, said Popeye. So this comes with the whole color palette too. And since I was cleaning out my closet, I was like, let's play with these from like 2023, shall we? Like, that's just fun. So I don't even know what this says. Oh, warm wishes. So yeah, so it's that. It says warm wishes. I could do that, or, you know, a lot of these fun stickers. We could put this die with this, cut this out, or I could just fussy cut it. Like, you know, it's not that big of a thing. Or we could make our own Christmas sweater. Oh, her kitty. Oh, okay. So the color out of the picture. Oh, that makes sense. So it probably is the white that I showed there. So we could make our own ugly Christmas sweater and we can zhuzh it up. Like, that would be fun, right? Or we could paper piece something together. We could just stamp it. You know what? I don't know. Like, let's get fun and funky here, right? And then we have all the sentiments right here. So like we could make, okay, let's, oh, I like that pink though. No, okay, darn. I was like, well, we could do the pink because it's Let's see. Hold on. I wanted like a sweat. Oh, let's do another one. Oh, perfect. The pink is on the back side of this. So I think that would be fun for a Christmas sweater. So I have to get my die cutting stuff out, and I have the die cutting machine behind me. I just need to get the plates out, and we could make our own fun Christmas sweater. I just like the sweater, like the cording of the sweater. We could stamp it, we could fussy cut it, we could do whatever we want, but it does have the die and the shadow die to go with it. So let me get out my plates, which I have next to me, which could create something here of a trimmer catastrophe. So I grabbed, let's see, let's get out the plates that we need. There's one. Where's the other one? I can't see down here. It's dark. There it is. It's all the way in the back. Oh no, that's a different one. Well, crap. I only have one small plate. One small plate, one big plate because my other plate broke. So, yeah, we're moving right along now. Christmas in July. Yes, it is. So I'm going to have a video coming up. I'll probably film that tomorrow of like a fun little Christmas in July video. Okay. I don't probably need the shim in here, but I do need the magnetic mat for sure. Okay, so because this is directional, basically, we have to kind of be careful because I could make a crooked sweater, which I might. I mean, that's still a possibility, right? And I do blade side down because I wanted to cut into my mat and not necessarily cut into this because then these break. And you try to like do it like cut into the bowl rather than cut against it because they do bend. But anyway, so that's just a tidbit from me to you. So it'll be here in the back. It's right behind me. And then what I do is I run it through. And I don't know if you can hear it. And then you're going to hear like lots of snapping and crackling and popping, or you should. We didn't hear that at all, did we? I wonder if it did not cut it. Normally you hear like the snapping of it, which is fine. It may not have cut through. We'll see. Oh, no, it did. Okay, we just didn't hear that. Wow, there's a first time for everything, isn't there? Okay, since this is magnetic, and then we're just going to pop this right out. And you see, we have the perfect little die cut sweater. So we could stamp on it. We could get more from the color palette. What else was in this color palette? So I have to be kind of careful because this is the thing with die cutting. I tend to lose things. So I try to put them back where they go. We have Christmas trees. We have like a little bit of ruffle. Let's do the fun and funky ruffle with a real like odd color, right? And then we could do like little Christmas trees. Here, let's see. I think the Christmas trees would be fun. The ruffle and the Christmas trees. We're making an ugly Christmas sweater because I have the award here because my mom wins every single freaking year. And she didn't want to take the award home again. Yeah, I just called her out. So I'm going to hype up the ugly Christmas sweater competition a little bit early, right? Might as well. Let's have a little bit of fun with that. Okay, so let's do like a color. This is all like a color palette that will go together, so it's not going to be anything like outrageous. I could go get some, you know, different colors and make them a little bit outrageous if I wanted to. I think I want to add the yellow in here. And so how Stamps of Life names their papers is like this is banana or something. She names them all after food. So she can remember them probably, I think. I think that's what that is. And that is what my mom tells everybody every year. She's like, you guys don't understand how ugly I can do. Like I do ugly well. And we're like, whatever, lady. We think she has somebody in her back pocket every year teaching her like how to do these little fun and funky contests. That's what we think. But, you know, and we just kind of go off of what we see. And I tend to gravitate towards the, oh, that's really cute. That's so cute. That's so ugly. It's cute kind of thing. And I lose every single time with that. So these are bent. I don't know why. Fun and funky. I do. I like the fun and funky. Me and my wording is my daughter's like, Mom, why do you talk like that? I was a Valley girl at one point. Okay, now I'm losing stuff. Here we go. Into the bowl. We're going to cut into the bowl. I don't think I want to cut anything else. I'm going to want to cut these a few times though, so it's kind of a bummer. It's only one. It only comes with one of them. So let me press run. We still didn't hear any snap, crackling, or popping, but that's fine. But just know if you're die cutting and that's what you hear, you're not breaking your machine. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. But I have it on a magnetic mat. Oh. Was I supposed to use this? Because these are just the individual Christmas trees, and that doesn't spark joy with me if this is how we're doing it. Look, it's individual Christmas tree confetti. So I'm going to tell you what, that's going to get stamped on. I'm not doing individual. I think I was supposed to use this. Right? I don't know. Oh, okay. I was supposed to frame it around. Oh, so now it's going to take double. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Slam it down. It's a good time to get your like aggravation out. It's fine. I'm not doing individuals like that. Because unless I'm making confetti on purpose. Oh, now I'm a hater. Yeah. Yeah. So what we're going to have to do this year is we're going to have to do like a live feed fashion show instead of Abby just posting it on TikTok. So stand by for that. That normally will happen the week of Christmas, like the day before Christmas Eve or something. Got to plan it out now. How ugly do I want this Christmas sweater? I guess I can't go for fun and funky anymore, huh? Okay. And then we have this. So hopefully this works. This magnetic thing is, oh, so that could be like a different. So now we have to decide what do we want to do there? Because I do not want individual Christmas trees like that. No. No, thank you. That does not sound fun. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's set this stuff off to the side. And let's see, a lot of these embellishments. So let's do the sweater first. I just thought it would be fun to do like glue this down. See, now this is where I have to get out. This is also why I stopped doing a lot of this paper piecing stuff because it gets real finicky. So we could do that, like make that the top. Preparation is very important to make things so ugly that it's cute. Well, I do like oh, now she's starting to work on it now. Okay, Chris, we're here. Thank you for joining. I stopped doing a lot of this paper piecing stuff because it just gets tedious. So We could do that and then like little on the collar right there and then this in the middle, or should we just do, I could get out some more like dots and put like funky dots on. I think that this came with stickers too, didn't it? See how these card kits can give you all these ideas and then you get the idea cards with it. Oh, we put snowflakes on it. Like that would be cute. Ooh, we're going to put those on them because that's kind of weird, right? Okay. I might need to do another one of this though. Yeah, see my die's way over there. Way off yonder is where my die went off to. Okay. Because I got the idea. And then we will do a background for the card and we could do a sentiment. And then like that's card done, right? Card 1 done. Or we could just stamp a card like, you know, no one's telling us what to do today. Okay, ooh, that's good. So that's stuck to my my magnet. So now we have a system in place. Now we're good to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this. Just glue it right in the middle and then chop off the edges. And I'm going to glue little, you know, that's what we're doing. Okay. It was 100 degrees yesterday on the East Coast. Wow, view. That's hot. It's been hot here. Like summer's started now. Like I have the air on, if you can tell. But I do see a lot of Chris's videos, and she gets a lot of storms because Chris is in the mountains, right, of Mexico, and so she gets a lot of the storms. She's not like on the tropical side of where I would. Hold on, I'm gonna have to hold this up so I can see it. Okay, that's just kind of where. Oh, that doesn't fit, does that? There it goes. See, this can get kind of tedious, this whole paper piecing thing. So this is why I don't do a whole lot of this anymore. Storms. 3 trees fell down. I'm like, oh, wow. So you guys are getting like stormy weather. Let's see if that can go down. Just trim it off, right? Trim it off. It's just summer here. It's hot. But this isn't even like hot yet either. 90 isn't. 95. I was 95 yesterday. Isn't even considered really hot for summer yet here. Let's do this. Let's do it. I don't really want that dot on there, so I'm kind of trying to avoid the dot from the die. It's rainy season. Okay. Yeah, you guys are getting some like weather. I know, Chris, I see your videos and stuff, and I was like, wow, it's like really storming there. Okay. So let's cut this from the back of it. All right. There we go. And then I have glue already seeping out, so I don't have to really worry about the rest of it. Oh, 75 isn't bad. It's like 90 here right now. Almost 90, I think. I have the air on, so I don't know. I do have to go clean out my car today. I kind of made today like I don't have a whole lot of responsibility, and I did all my cleaning yesterday. I was like cleaning until like 8 o'clock at night last night, but I did that on purpose because it's my long weekend and I don't want to spend like a typical Sunday doing a bunch of homework and cleaning. And so I'm making focaccia bread because it's sourdough Sunday. I found a really easy recipe from a lady I follow on TikTok. I really like her because she does everything in cups and we don't got to do the gram business, you know? We're not measuring in grams. We like measure everything in cups. And that's just kind of how I do my sourdough journey. Measure it all in cups. Okay. It just works out easier for me. So I'm making that. It'll make like focaccia pizza or whatever for dinner. I think that'll be good. Okay. I think this is a clear sticker. And these are older. So should we just do one and then maybe like a little bit of embellishments? Oops, I can't even. It's not grabbing. I think my tweezers are about dead. So we could just do one and do like a few dot, not a lot embellishments, or I could do 1, 2, or 3. I mean, or he could be wearing a hat. Let's see. Let's do 1 for this one. Let me get a little bit of glue because this is so old. So you never know. Okay, so I could do Nuvo drops, which will take forever to dry. Or I could just do I could do these because these are kind of ugly, but I have smaller ones, which let's do that. Here comes the ugly cuteness with those colors, right? See, so ugly, it's cute. This is where I lose, I guess. My mom just goes for the so ugly, it's ugly. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I have some of those red ones to go with Rudolph's nose. Some pearls. Let's see. Just some fun dots. What you think? What you think, guys? I have so many of these in here that from these card kits. Mainly they're all, these are Michael's, but mainly they're all Stamps of Life stuff. So pearls, I think pearls would be a little bit too, you know, Downton Abbey, and I don't think we need to play that. So let me see. Okay, so we could keep with like, we could do green, we could do red, but I think, you know what, we could do, ooh, we could do one on the end of his nose. That's just what's speaking to me right now. We could make a few of these and put a few of them on a card too. I didn't even think of that. Look at me not thinking. Okay, let's see. I used to have a grabby tool. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Just to make it more, you know. Oh, grapey. Maybe that's too big, huh? Oh, okay. I'll take it. I need a smaller one, I think. That's too big. Oops, get back here, booger. Yeah, I used to have a grabby tool. I don't know what happened to it. I think my cat took off with that. And it's lost. I haven't used it in a while. I honestly haven't looked for it in a while either, so there is that. Okay. Set these over here. Okay, we could go with the green. So let's do 1, 2, 3. So there we go. That's the decision I made. And the reason why I put the glue down, the reason why I put the glue down first is because we want it tacky, not like completely like wet. This glue will dry clear, but I still like to wipe it off a little bit. Oh, I think oops. I smudged my hand on it. Okay. And then I did a lot. That dot was kind of a lot. Okay, and then we could ink up the sweater. And see, this is how we just go through our stash, find stuff we haven't played with in forever. Oops, in forever, and start getting creative. Okay. Okay, let's get some ink and then we'll make another one of those. What do we think? Victorian velvet, perhaps, for the outside, just to kind of ink it up a little bit. Let's get a pink brush. And then we could make another one. And that can go on the card. See, if you make your own Christmas cards and if you get very overwhelmed, like I know a lot of card makers do, and then they just end up not sending cards out, start with simple stuff like this and start now in July, and then you're not as overwhelmed. It's not that the inking did a whole lot, but it kind of just like makes it pop a little bit. I feel like I should do like a fourth one up here, but you know, it's an ugly Christmas sweater. It doesn't need to be like, you know, it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. So on the same card, we could do a sweater like this. And then let's get this. See, this kind of crafting takes a little bit longer because you're piecing everything together. So sometimes I just like, let's color or paint something and, you know, like, let's make it go by really quickly. Or like make it like a real work of art kind of thing. So it's just, you know, kind of up to you. Okay, this is what happened here. What happens? Let's get this back out. Delise! Hello! Hola, hola! Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, we have our two like best Spanish teachers here in the chat. Hello. So excited you made it. I have a hard time catching you live because unless if like I was on my lunch break the other day and like that really worked out. Because of our time zones. We are making some fun, ugly Christmas in July cards out of some old card kits because I did some cleaning yesterday and I have a bunch of Stamps of Life card kits. And then we're just chatting away and we're like, you know, creating beef with our ugly Christmas sweater contest in the chat. My mom's in the chat. She always wins. Although I have the award because she was like, I'm not taking that thing home again. So if you win again, you are taking it home. And that just pops right out. Pops right out. Okay, let's create another one and we'll put this on a card. See, so we could do either or, but I think on the same card, like these would be fun, right? My @ is not working. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness, my tea. Normally I'm on my phone when I'm watching you guys, so I don't get to do the whole tagging people thing. And we could use these if we want. Okay, so let's kind of go with the same premise of what we did there. But we could do a Christmas tree instead. That could be the focal point, right? Or should we still do Rudolph? I don't know. I kind of like the Christmas tree idea. Because that doesn't necessarily, oh, it's already sticking. Okay, well, down it goes. Hopefully that stick will stay stuck and hopefully it's center because it's as center as it's going to be is what we're doing with that. And what color for the little, okay, here, get out the color palette. Let's just open this all the way up and get this out of the way, because this is really just messing with my whole vibe here. Okay. I mean, red would be cute, right? But this is supposed to be ugly. It's supposed to be ugly. So let's see. I guess we could do yellow again, but I don't want yellow. Like, I want these to be different. I kind of like that, or red. Excuse me. Or that. Oh, that's the same. Good thing I got my eyes checked the other day, huh? So we could do red, or we could do the pink. And so I will do the pink because of a Christmas in July. Well, thank you, Delise. I mean, I'm not quite the caliber card maker you are. You impressed me, girl. But it's fun to make them fun and cute and funky and all of that. All of that. Okay, where did the die go? Here it goes. It was stuck to my thing. Okay, so we're going to have to run this through like 3 times because this only came with 1 die. So that's what we're doing. And that's what takes it. I need like a little hand crank one for my desk. But see, I'm not doing as much die cutting as I was lately, that I just kind of go with it now. We just kind of go with it. Okay, let's run this through again, and then we can get to be thinking about what color we want over there. Or we could do the bigger, brighter one. And then we could find a really fun background paper. Gracious. Gracious, it just sticks. Sticky, sticky. Thank you, Ellen. I'm like reading your comments out of order, I think. Okay. Here we are. And then we'll put that back on my magnet so I don't lose it. And watch me lose it by the end of this live stream. I betcha. I betcha. Okay. Here we are. Oops, I'm moving everything. I don't want this. That didn't make the cut. Sorry. Okay. I like this just because I like it. It's just fun. So that's what we're doing. I need to really not pull the trigger on that one because it's kind of oozing out. Oops, put this right here. Oh, I think that's crooked. Oh, okay. It's like, yeah, I am crooked. Don't leave me there. Okay, we'll see if it can stick like that. And then we'll go right here on the bottom. And we could do red. Thinking red. Those would be kind of fun. I'll have to look at the background paper and see what we want for a background paper. Okay, now let's trim these up. Let's kind of trim it. Bye, Mew. Thank you for coming. Oh, because I can't cut it all the way down. Oh, bye, Mom. Love you. Mew was saying goodbye. Sorry. I was like, cute sweaters. You think that they would win? She's like, that's it. I'm off to plan my sweater for December. Oh, shoot. It came off. Uh-oh. Let's try to glue that back. That came off. I got excited. Start tearing things off. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I think those were meant to kind of come off if you want them to come off anyway. So I don't, though. I just use it as a guide. Okay. Okay. I had a tiny piece of clear tape. Where? From the back. Oh, because it ripped? I glued it. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, so I think I'm going to do red because it just kind of seems mismatched. And that's what we be doing. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you for the tip. I will, if it keeps doing that, I will delete. Okay. There we go. So I was chosen for, I have a telehealth internship opportunity that, so now really with my, and I know I said this in the beginning, with my second half of 2026, because 2026 has been such a freaking lovely year. Yeah. Not, but it's not been the worst, right? Ooh, new books from the library. Well, heck yeah, kick down. Fun. I love that. I am going to focus my energy where I want to go. And so I want to kind of lean into this telehealth internship opportunity. It's going to take time away from me, I think, a little bit. We'll have to see. But I did get picked for the final round of interviews, so that's exciting. I'm just kind of going with it right now, and then I'll explore the logistics of it a little bit later. But you know, there's certain things on my daily that I would like to, that just don't align with me, right, and my career goals right now, that I just need to focus on what I want and where I want to go. So that's why me creating this Facebook group today and getting these collaboration opportunities, it's kind of with that as well, kind of growing my community a little bit more. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you. I will go kick ass. And I'm going to be honest, the only reason, like, because with my new position at work and stuff, so the only reason why I didn't go take the opportunity I was offered at a different program, number one, it pissed my boss off that another boss reached out to me. I did apply for it because I wasn't sure what was happening here, and we were told to do that, right? So, oh, that's kind of over a little bit. But, you know, it's just, I've been with this company for a very long time, and if they can't get it together after I've been here for 5 years and things keep getting funky in a not a great way, like a old fish kind of way, I need to lean towards what I want. Need to lean towards what I want. Bye, Ellen. Thank you for coming. Have a great, great weekend. Okay. Now, we could use the hangers. We could not. Like, I don't know. Let's get, oops, I have stuff everywhere. Stuff is everywhere, I tell you. I have the paper pad here. Let's get out the card. I have the card base. I'm going to have to trim the card down, or I mean, we could just do white. We could just do white and not anything else. And ink it up around the edges. And I could like zhuzh it up with these, kind of like that. Or we could do a background page, right? That might get kind of lost, like that might get kind of lost. Oh, red. I don't think this, oh, here's red. Oh, goodness. Bye, View. Thank you for coming. We're going to have, now you're back, we're going to have to do a live together. I think I'd be available next Friday if you're down. After work, of course. And I'm not going to get home till 6 my time. So that would be fun, right? The red. And then we could just do like a little bit of a border. Let's do that for that one. Let's get out. Paper trimmer is behind me. I like that too. Thank you for the ideas. Thank you for the ideas. Okay. We have 4 1/4 by a 5 1/2 right here. Man, it's getting warm in here. My air just turned off. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Oh, I cut that right up to the line, didn't I? Let's trim it just a little bit down. I didn't even think of that. That I said I wanted to do a little bit of a border. Okay. I moved the craft room so I can play too. Yeah, let's all play together. Okay, I'm going to go down. You know what? I'm not like I'm not the 1/8 of an inch gal, because that, when card makers do that, it drives me a little bit loopy. Like the 1/8 of an inch or whatever. I'm like, I'm going to trim enough off until like I'm happy with the, yeah, so like I'm happy with that. I think I might need to replace this blade already, which is weird, but I kind of use the heck out of this trimmer, so that isn't so weird. It's doing its job. So we have like a little bit of a fun border. So let's finish decorating a card front. And I think we'll just do a, I kind of like them angled, or I could just keep it really linear like this, because I'm thinking, I want to use these little hangers, because when else am I going to use them for, like, what, right? Honestly, I think these hangers are longer than the sweater, and that's going to drive me a little bit up a wall. So I would have to tuck it down. Tuck it down here. My goodness. I can't center it up. So we could do that. So then most of the hanger is going to be, I can't get it to stay. It's probably me. Okay. I'm going to tell you what. Okay. So there we go. We could, oh, light green would be cute too. You're right. We could do with the hanger or without. Like, I don't know. I could do it without the hanger and I wouldn't be irritated, right? Hey, Marty, welcome. Walking into me thinking on a Sunday, nonetheless. So we really walked into something. You should be scared, I think. So what do you guys think? We have the hanger or we have no hanger? I would have to Fabri-Tac, I think, that hanger down, or Fabri-Tac the sweater to the hanger. So there we go. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. Here I thought I was going to get to play with 2 of these card kits from my stash, and that's not happening. But I think if I did the hanger and I could do some jewels, you know, I don't know. Well, blue looks weird. I mean, it's 4th of July weekend. Okay, I'm going to make the executive decision. And let's get out the Fabri-Tac. Keep the hangers. Thank you, Belinda. Okay, let's see if I can do this in any sort of organized way. Because the possibility of me not being able to do it organized is very strong. Just so you know. Okay, I don't want the shoulders hanging out. Like, that's weird. Because who hangs their clothes like that? You know? Not I. Okay. I think I also need another, it's like gonna land where it lands at this point. Another tweezers. I think my tweezers are kind of, I've had them for like almost 10 years. They're all uneven and, you know, okay, there we go. Let's get this down as much as we can. Then we can kind of put that off to the side so then it offsets them like a lot, right? Offsets it a lot. Where's the other hanger? See, so if you guys have like card kits and all of that you you just let sit there, it's fun to get them out every once in a while and like remember, you know, like, oh yeah, because you know, oops, oh my goodness, we're like oozing out. What the hey? Because a lot of us card makers specifically get into like these card kit clubs and all of that, and then don't use stuff. I know like Spellbinders does like a few clubs and stuff too. So I'm just throwing down is what we're doing. I don't know if that's where I want it. But dig out your stash. Yeah, I cleaned out that whole closet yesterday. My back and my shoulder hurt so bad from all of that. Nobody wants a lumpy shoulder sweater, right? Oh no, I put it too low. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah. I didn't think that out well. There we go. No worries. I'm not going to freak my freak about it. There we go. And that's probably just not going to adhere to the right? See, that's why the stash gets so big. I still need to destash my stamps. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, let me know. Yeah, exactly. No thinking on a Sunday. I know I've always made it clear, like I don't like to think on Sundays. Okay, so now we're gonna glue this down. We could zhuzh it up with some accents. I'm gonna do the sentiment on the inside. What I do like about the Stamps of Life paper is I have to hold it directly up to me so I can get it. It's like cardstock. Her weight is pretty thick. So that's, I really do, she has really good quality. And this too. Like I'm into paperweights. I don't know if you're I'm a paper nerd. But it's really good quality stuff. I just wasn't using it enough and I don't do a lot of the cutesy stuff anymore. Okay. I think I have some more over here off to the side. Actually, I have a lot more. I have white. That might be fun, right? White might offset it a little bit because we already have the jewels on there. Oops. I'm kind of making a mess behind me. This is why I need like a bigger table. Her stamps are thicker. Oh, I really do like her stamps too, which you don't have to season her stamps as well. Like you'll get a good impression the first time. So I do like that. And then I like how you have this, it's like a book. You don't have to pick, like lose stuff. Okay. 1, 2, and we'll do 3 right there. And we'll do these. Let's see, I'm going to have to look into getting other tweezers because these are in a sad state. Okay. We'll move it up there. There we go. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Okay. Oh, MFR. That didn't work out how it was supposed to, did it? It's because this isn't gripping really. Criminy. I'm going to have to take a little eraser for that. I need some good crafting tweezers, man. I'm going to have to go to like Sally's Beauty Supply, basically. I like that we're doing the thicker little button things too. I think that's cute. We could have done buttons too, actually. I have tons of buttons in my stash. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this off. Oops. God dang. I probably need to wash this. I've got Fabri-Tac remnants everywhere. Okay, there we go. There we go. Just kind of erase a little bit of the gunk over here. It just kind of gets it off. So you don't see the glue lines on the paper. I just get this at the Dollar Tree, a little gunk eraser. Takes off stuff. Takes the stuff off. Okay. Put that back up there. Let's get the sentiment. You're cuter than this ugly sweater. Haha. Is this jolly enough? That's what we're doing. Is this jolly enough? Because that's kind of similar verbiage of what my mom will use when we're getting ready for our ugly sweater Christmas fashion show. She's like, is this good enough? Or we'll be like, Grandma, like, wow. She'll like, told you I do ugly really well. She's a little bit competitive, my mom. Okay. Okay, so I don't need to season this. I will test it just to see if we have good coverage. And I just kind of leave it sitting here for just a second so the ink and the paper can make contact. And then that's the first impression. I've never used these stamps out of here. I've used all the die cuts out of this kit. Okay. Here we go. Oops. And then I use this foam. You could use play foam if you want. This is something I got at Hobby Lobby when she was still inside of Hobby Lobby. And it's just all online and HSN now. So she's not there anymore. She was with Sizzix too for a while. They had a big hubbub, scuttlebutt. So, and she broke off on her own. And let's see. Okay. I have, oops, my personalized stamp here. Now, for thank you. For the next card, this stamp I always kind of screw up on because I just willy-nilly with it. There we go. I didn't. We could do a little bit more simple. We could just like do the cutouts and stuff and kind of zhuzh those up rather than creating something just from scratch. So there is that. I can't just make one card if I'm making one style of card. I've got to make several so we can give them away or we can keep them in our stash because, you know, everything tends to be a little bit precious around here. Hence the hoard. Hey, it happens. Hey, it happens. Okay. Now, oh, that's nice. He wanted to come and play. Whoa, he just fell right out of nowhere. We could do a 5x7 as well and really like add more detail. Or we could do another A2. Like we can figure it out. The world is our oyster here. So these would be cute. Just kind of line them up in a row. I think those would be cute. We could fussy cut these. See, these are already like predetermined for us, right? Well, you don't have to fussy cut because I have the die. That just reminded me. I was like, wait, I have the die. What else does this little idea card say? Like, look, they created their own. That's really cute because you can stamp it, color it, and just kind of create your own, which is a lot of cute. See, I don't like that with the whole, the hangers. I don't know why I forgot what I was saying. The hangers. Yeah, so you could really just do it up, man. I love this paper. I don't know why. I just think it's like the cutest. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Warm wishes. That would be cute. That would be actually really cute with this. Let's go with that. Let's do another A2. And we're going to make this one a little bit more simple. A little bit more simple. Okay. Cute. Too cute. And it's all double-sided. All double-sided. So that's nice. Okay. Let's put that off to the side so I don't bump it and ruin it. And then we will cut this down. It's kind of funny how I've like got myself into this square little space. Okay, 4.5 by 5. We can do this way or we could do this way. I'm going to do up and down because I want them in a line. So we'll do, and do we want like a little bit of a border? Yeah, might as well. While we're here, we can make those decisions now. That's curled a little bit. That's bugging me. Okay. Hi, Lively. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. Okay. And then I'm just going to glue this down. But what I'm going to do is do the card front first. And then, oops, bumping. Love that sentiment paper. I do too. Isn't it cute? And it's just cute with this. Okay, so this has a white. I could fussy cut all of this white off. I'm going to ink it. I'm not going to fussy cut it off. I'm probably just going to use tea dye because that's like neutral. It's not too dark. It's not too light. I'm going to clean off my brush a little bit because I think I used brushed corduroy last. I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Okay. So, and I'll just kind of go in and I have a small one. Let's do that. So you can get as fussy, as complicated, or as simple as you want with these card kit clubs. It's kind of up to you. You do you. I like making it everything a little bit dingier. Vintage, sorry, aged, worn. I'm not like making it dirty. Dingy has a negative connotation. We're going to do 3. I'm just picking the first 3, like I'm just picking it. The red's going to go in the middle though. There's no need for the red to be the bottom at this point. Okay. There we go. We made that work a little bit better, didn't we? Okay. Let's get out my not working tweezers. And this is more cardstock. Like this is thick. I am putting glue on the back because this is really old. Like what was this card kit from 2021 or 2023? I'm just going to eyeball it. Center, who knows? Center adjacent, fine, whatever. I made this on a Sunday. You don't appreciate it? Oh, well, I take you off of my list now. It's fine. Okay. Neutralizes it. Yeah. That's why I don't like all the white space. I don't like a lot of white space anyway. But I don't want to cut around it either. Like I don't want to spend the time to do that. This was supposed to be fun and simple. Leave it at that. And then I'm going to use these because I think these will stick up a little bit more. And let's go 1, 2. Let's use them all. Who cares? We don't have to just do 3. We don't got to just do 3. We could do old 2023, I know. For paper, though, Marty, it is. I have 10-year-old paper in my stash. Like, if you guys follow from 1998, yeah, it's still good. But these stickers, I'm worried about the stick being gone. Lindsay Wyrick, the Frugal Crafter, she'll tell you sizing on paper will go bad and you need to hurry up and use it. So when I was cleaning out my stash yesterday, I had watercolor paper that was like 10 years old. I was like, oh, you think that's Lindsay Wyrick would not approve of this? I'm still going to use it. Like I bought it. Michael's used to do buy one, get one free. Now it's buy one, get one 50. Like, you know, they don't want to just get, oh, you know what? I don't want that there. I lied. I want it right here. Let's just dot, not a lot. Okay, there we go. Brand new. I do too put glue on brand new stickers because you're mailing it and all of that. Like, you know, I don't know. So I could do a 5th, but I don't have a 5th. So it's just going to look funky. Screw it. It's going to look funky. And then I'm going to ink up around the card, though, to make the inking have a home. Like it has a purpose. Okay. There we go. Let's turn this over. Keep it. You never know with stickers. Or washi tape, for that matter. You know, it's low tack anyway. Stickers and washi tape, you never know. Okay. And let's just clean off our brush with the edging. I might have cleaned off my brush a little bit too good. So then it kind of just ties together. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your weekend. I do have tomorrow off too. I'm very excited. I'm going to figure out how to start my Facebook group, my So Much Glitter Facebook group. I'm kind of scared to do that. But when I was talking to Tracy, she's like, then that you'll be like an anchor group for your collaborations that you're doing. Because I'm going to pick up a huge collaboration next year. And so I want time. I want time to kind of build that up. And getting art certified in 2027. I just kind of want to build up a positive community anyway, a little bit more. So we can start, you know, incorporating self-care in that. See, I don't like a lot of the white. It bothers me. It bothers me. Okay. The sentiment. Wishing you a wonderful winter. Warmest wishes for a cool winter. Oh, hey, how cute. Oh, and it says hey even on it. Doesn't it? Okay. Let's get warmest wishes for a cool. Hey, is this jolly enough? Would have been cute, right? And then that I could send to my mom as a birthday card. Oh my goodness, that's what we're doing. Okay, let's go back here. Because she's a Leo as well, so it's Leo season. She's an August Leo though. Her birthday's next month. The hay, I have to. That's so cute. We could be here all day doing stuff like this, you know. Just simple. Simple. And I should put, you think you're going to win, huh? It's okay. If she wins, she is taking that trophy home, though. She is packing that thing with her. Okay, warmest wishes for a cool winter. Let's do that. Oops, I have used this before. Gosh, I'm getting ink everywhere. Look at me. Can't take me anywhere. Okay. I have not. I know I've used it, but I have not stamped this one in a while. So we're good. Okay. We're good. I've had this ink forever too. Like I've never had to like refill it or buy a new one or anything. So that's fun. I got that at Joann's years ago. Okay. There we go. And okay, this is. Let's not clean it off because why not? We don't clean a whole lot off. And then we will see. So hopefully, if you're not a card maker, like I do a lot of junk journaling here, I know, and then an impromptu coloring session like I did on Friday. Maybe I've inspired you to like have some fun card making session, you know? Okay. Those are the two cards. I think that's going to be my mom's birthday card, I think. And then I don't need to do the inking up around that. I'll just kind of leave it. And we do the inking up here. I think this turned out really cute. We can do a 5x7 really quick if we want to as well, just to see kind of how that would work. But I don't know if I have time. Hold on. I mean, I don't have anything I'm doing, but normally Tammy and Christina go on after me to do the recapping of June-tober. Got lots of space here, don't we? We could. Where's the paper? Oh, where's the paper pad? It's in my hand. Goof. Fussy cut those, or just because this is a bigger card. See, so you get bigger. Let's fussy cut a few of these really quick. Oops. Oh no, I ripped it. Are you serious? Are you serious, Clark? That might have been the last one. I can't believe I did that. It's like stuck on there. I completely ripped that right down the middle. I just won't be using that one. That's okay. I have another one. I don't know if I was married to using that one anyway. I don't think it matters as much. Well, I thought I had the kind of book. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, that's cute. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's fussy cut a few of these out really quick. And then just kind of throw it on. Yeah, I really might need to replace my blade, huh? Goodness. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Can we do a card in 10 minutes, do we think? What do we think? This I will fussy cut. If I'm fussy cutting, maybe not. I have the die. I don't have to fussy cut. I do realize that. So I'm probably not going to fussy cut all of them. Go for it, right, Belinda? Set the clock. Set a record. Then we can do fun little card making, like little timed competitions, right? Like I created mine in 10 minutes. Yeah, I created mine in 7.5. I want to get it right up to the line. See, the die though, I like it when I fussy cut, I kind of like to go up to the line. And that die leaves like a big border, and I don't always like that. So we'll just continue to go along here. We'll do handmade, not Hallmark, right? I need a stamp that says that. Okay. And well, these are all a little bit different. That's what's fun. They're not all the same sheet of paper on the same sweater. I could put like Wink of Stella or whatever too on some of these and make them more like frosty looking because, you know, cool wishes for a warm winter. Sweater, it's sweater weather. Implies that it's cold outside. Not that we can imagine that right now. I mean, but is it ever really sweater weather here? Kind of. Not like what most folks experience, though. Not like freezing. I want to do 3 because 3 I think is going to be good. And these are pretty big, but although we do have kind of do 3 there. Let's do the vest. Let's do the yellow vest because that will. Oh, and we have a scarf. See, look, we have all the little goodies that we could die cut out as well if we want. That's not going to get us our 10-minute card though, man. So we're going to have to use the embellishments. It's already halfway through summer and that makes me sad. Cold weather lasts too long. Oh, I'm sorry, Marty. I don't know where you live. It is crazy. Isn't that crazy that it's halfway through summer? I feel like summer, for some reason, 4th of July is like a kickoff to summer. Because that's like when the beaches get really crowded, the water gets really warm. Everything, I don't know, everything started happening. I don't have any more marine layer here in the morning and stuff like that. Oh, Michigan. Yeah. You're like, Michigan's like Washington State where I grew up, where my mom is. So it gets cold. I understand. I am here for a reason. Okay. I mean, that's fun, right? We could, which is going to sound kind of stupid, but I mean, these headless sweaters, we could put little heads on them. I don't know if that's what I want to do, but we could. Let's see. Like, I don't know. That'd be cute though, no? It might be kind of weird. Okay. Okay. We could do a background paper. This is not going to do the whole 5x7 background paper thing. So it would have to be a solid color. So we could do yellow, blue, pink. Pink seems just fun and funky enough, no? Like we could do pink. That would be fun. Indiana doesn't count. Oh my. Hey Marie, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we have the pink. We could do a darker pink. I don't like that color. Or we could do yellow, but I think I want to do the pink. Delise, you're cracking me up, girl. That is funny. I'm in California, so a lot of states to us don't count, honestly. I'm like, oh yeah, they're pissed off at us. We've never thought of them. That's how that goes. Let's do just a little bit of a border because it's fun. Bishop the 7. How am I doing on time, Belinda? Am I getting my 10-minute card? Am I kind of nailing that or no? Indiana is there for everyone to know what terrible traffic is. Oh, Indiana has bad traffic, does it? I've never been. Oh, what did I do? Well, I biffed that really bad. Okay, so we have. Oh, I went over. Duh. What a dope. I was doing 5.5. What a dope. Okay, let's cut this a little bit more. See, card makers tend to get very precise. Very precise. And I'm not the one for that. Okay, where's that Victorian velvet? Because I think we need it. I think we need it just to like bump up we're elevating the color palette here just a little bit. Well, thank you, Belinda. If I go over, you're going to have to like be my referee, and I should hear a whistle and all that. I need to figure out how to do sound effects when I'm on live. Get real interesting about it. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get these suckers glued down so I win my own little personal competition of a card in 10 minutes, huh? And with stuff like this, it's easy to do little fun, quick little projects. Let's make sure there's going to be enough room for all of these. No. We'll do that. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have got like everything on me. Now, a junk journal in 10 minutes. I mean, that's never going to happen. Holy camole. I could never do a signature in 10 minutes now. I could do that. Oh, no. I want to do it that way. I don't know. Just glue it down, Carrie. Things take time. No limits for us. No time limits, right? 3 minutes to go, Marty said. 3 minutes to go. She has her whistle ready. This girl does. She's like, I'm going to get the sound effects going. People will ask me, Marty, what did you do Sunday? Me, I watched Scary. Oh, I'm not that bad. Stop. It's a good time over here. Oh, goodness. Okay, now we'll get this. a little bit uneven, but I'm not gonna split hairs over a party. Oh no, makes me sound bad. Okay, there we go. And let's just kind of clean off our brush on the spine and around. It's funny. It's probably why my mom joins in. She's like, okay, enough of this crafting crap. That's what she used to call it. Like when I had like a whole crafting, like big room and stuff. So I have to sleep with your crafting crap. I was like, yeah, you do. Okay, where did the stamp set go? Did I lose it? Okay. Wishing you a wonderful winter. Hey, it's sweater season. Hey, hey. Hey, it's sweater season. Wishing you a wonderful winter. Let's do it. Well, thank you, Marty. Okay. Hey, oh, I need to get my, oops, my ink out. See, I put everything away as soon as I'm done using it because I think the timer went off. Hey, it's sweater season. And we'll just kind of offset the hey, because hey to me is like, hey. It gets offset a little bit. Okay, it's sweater season. I could have put that, I could have kept that on for a little bit longer. Okay, Jane is live, so we need to go watch her. Okay, wishing you a wonderful winter. Have you guys seen her coloring in the mouse guard? Carrie should put, I think, at the end of the sentence. Probably. Why not? Okay. It's one of those things I think I say a lot, huh? It's funny, we all have those and we don't realize them. A girl that I do supervision with, hers is and the she's like, there I go again. It's cute because she's young. Okay. All right, so we got 3 cards done. We did some show and tell. We did some positivity. We did some laughing and playing around. I got them all done. There's the cards. Oops, look at me making a mess over here. It's because my hands are all inky. Ah. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I don't, life will deal. We'll clean off our brush a little bit more. Not that serious. Not that serious. Hey, it's sweater season. Wishing you a wonderful winter. And then we have warmest wishes or warm wishes. So this is fun. And then we have our original one that took us a little bit of extra time, but this is super cute, I think. Bear with me. Yeah. Hold your horses. Oh, that's funny. My mom says that one a lot too. We all have it. It's all something fun. I hope you guys do something extra special and fun today for self-care. I'm doing this. I'm going to create that Facebook group. Wish me luck. We'll see how that works. Thank you. And I didn't get all done and still within your time limits. Yay, Belinda is my scorekeeper. Yay. And I'll post that over here on my community tab, and I'll probably post pictures of these just for funsies, because it's the kickoff of Christmas in July. Why the heck not? Have a wonderful week ahead. I will be coming out with a video this week, and that's going to be a Christmas in July video as well for it's Tracy for Lottie's Magic Attic. So whatever. And I think I can go live next Friday after work. I'll have to see how the week treats me. So that might be like a fun, just coloring, after dark coloring, sassy coloring sesh, depending on what kind of a week I had. So I will see you guys throughout the week, and I'll see you on the tube and at Dee Dee's and all of the fun places, right? I gotta run. I'm gonna go watch Jane. I'm gonna create that Facebook group, and I have to print out some pictures of my baby because I have a few empty frames rolling around the house. Bye, guys.